yeah, guys, I got a new phone. I got a new phone, and it plays UMAMUSUME so smoothly. Yes, my phone that is literally... I made a contract for the old phone 6 years ago. You hear me? 6 years ago. Yes, literally 6 years ago. Yes, it's like 100 years in phone years. I swear to God. I went to the shop. I went to the shop to actually change phones because I was not confident on doing it myself. I had to like change a lot of things in my contract because the Oni-san was like, oh my God, your contract is so old. Oh my God, there's so many ways you can make things cheaper. Oh my God, that's an old AF phone. They were like, oh, and on my sheet when I was making the reservation, I wrote that I wanted an iPhone 16 Pro or Pro Max that is 1 terabyte. And the first thing they tell me when I first enter the shop was, oh, by the way, you know, the 1 terabyte model, it doesn't like come in very often, and there's like a wait list, and you're gonna have to like wait for God knows how long because they don't know when their next shipment is gonna be for 1 terabyte. So yeah, but we could still change your contract stuff because it's really old. So at first I was like, oh, can I reserve it? And they're like, oh, we don't even know when it's coming in, so you're gonna have to wait a long time. だから、IRySは仕方なく512になりました。でもまあ512でも足りるか。I'm just scared because I was dying on 128 gigabytes the whole time for 6 years. So yeah, it's still more than 4 times the amount I had before, so hopefully is enough. It's just that recently games are so heavy. Like, one game can easily take away like 30 or 40 gigabytes, even more maybe, like 50, 60. Right? 128 is like 2 gacha games. Imagine how much 512 is. Right? And I chose whatever colors they had left over. I was like, whatever. I don't care about the color because I'm gonna put a case on it anyways. So I didn't really get my first choice of color, but I was like, I need to change my phone like today, otherwise I'm never doing it. Like, I am motivated to actually... I made a reservation and everything. I have not bought the case yet. まだ case 買ってないんだ. Anyways, now that I have a new phone, my phone UMAMUSUME is actually just as smooth as this desktop one. I'm so happy. I literally got it for UMAMUSUME. You know what I've been doing the whole time yesterday after getting my new phone? I was looking at Casetify. And I was trying to find a case, but there's just too many options, you know? I really want one of those cases where you can like use the little circle thingy to like make it stand up. I know, I saw the Evangelion cases. It is an option. I feel like there'd be really cute Pokemon ones. But yeah, I'm having a really hard time trying to find a good case. It's just too many. There's literally 148 pages of product. And yes, I bought the iPhone 16 Pro. I already have a screen cover and everything. So I went to the store and I had them I had the Oni-san do everything for me pretty much. I feel weird for carrying around a phone that's not cracked and dirty looking. So you know my old phone? There was a point in my life when I used to take it to my bath sessions. I think you guys remember this, right? Like the bath spaces, when I was just having fun, browsing social media and playing games on my phone, watching things while taking baths. Yeah, and I would drop it and stuff like that. And it was so it was a plastic case. It had a plastic case around it. But I'm assuming a lot of steam and water got in. That period of time, I started seeing weird things grow inside the case. I can only say it now because I finally have a new phone, but it was inside the case. So outside, I would always, like, whenever I come home, I would always, like, wipe my phone case with, like, alcohol wipes to make sure there's no germs on it. But on the inside of the case, I would even mention it to people. I would just bust out my phone. They're like, oh my god, that's old! And I'd be like, you know what? You know, it's not just old, it's also moldy. And they would look at it, they would look closely and they'd be like, oh! Oh, disgusting! I'm like, yeah! Why do you sound so proud? I'm not. You can literally ask other members and they'd be like, oh yeah, she did tell us about the moldiness of the phone. Yeah, it's an old moldy phone. But it was inside the case, so you know, it was fine. I paired my Apple Watch to my new phone, but it's still paired to my old one. I still have it. So I stopped my alarm from ringing on my new phone, and I was like, oh, okay, hey, good. And my old phone was like in the living room. It was like in a different room, and I could just hear the alarm go off on the other one too, and I was just like, I have to turn off 2 alarms. You gotta be kidding me. My Apple Watch is fine. It's clean. It was just my old phone, and it was so old and just broken that I didn't even care. I didn't even care at that point, you know? Obviously, if it was still a nice, you know, nice phone, I would have bothered to obviously like clean it and get the mold out of the way, but I was just like, eh, it's inside the case. Ah, it's old. I don't care anymore. And I just left it like that. How's the new phone? Yeah, it's great. Love it. I tried turning on the camera and I was like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's my first time having a phone that has multiple lenses. And I'm like, gasp. I can zoom in and it doesn't get that blurry. What? I could take more prettier pictures of food now. A big part of the reason why I stay Apple is because like it's so much easier to data transfer. Like literally, I was shocked. It's been 6 years since I last got a new phone, right? And I was shocked that they could transfer literally everything. I didn't have to relog into my Discord or Twitter or anything like that. I know Android can also do that, but the reason it's easier if it's from Apple to Apple. You know what I mean, right? So that's why once you start on Apple, you're kind of it's much more convenient to just get Apple. You know what I mean, right? Like I didn't want to go through the hassle of learning a new UI and the hassle of transferring everything from Google stores. I did see a poster of the Galaxy with the 5 cameras. I was like, oh, 5 cameras. I'm too used to iOS. My body cannot handle non-iOS stuff, and it's just and the data transfer was just so convenient. I know some people are like, maybe you should just wait for the 17. The 17 is probably coming out in September. And I was like, no, I am motivated to like do it now. Now, if I miss this chance, I'm gonna be holding a moldy phone for another 2 years. And yeah, honestly, there's not much of a difference between like the new iPhone models and the old ones usually. And yeah, the phone is also a gift to myself for 4 years, pretty much. Yeah. Pay respects for the iPhone XR. It's still in my living room. It's still on the desk in the living room with the mold. What do you think? And technically, mold isn't mold like a living organism? Like, I don't know. It's like alive, right? So technically, the phone is alive. How did it get moldy? I mentioned it's because I had that period of time when I was very into bringing my phone to my showers. I was influenced. I was influenced by other members who brought their phones to their showers and baths. At first, I was like, ridiculous! No, that's ridiculous! You could never! And then I started doing that, being like, oh, other people are doing it, so... Kiara also has mold in her phone case. Oh, I'm not the only one with mold in my phone? Darn it! Loomba, 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 loomba. Da 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 loomba.